to play that game and have like all you guys up there, like, I want you to know that when I look at you guys, I don't just go, there's another kid. You know, like for every single one of you, I care about you guys a ton, and I care about your lives, and I care about the things that you're facing, and I just want you to know that you're not another person. You're not. You are super special, and this place was what it was. It is what it is because of you guys. Because each one of you came. Because you chose to come week in and week out. And I just want to say thank you. You guys have probably heard me say this before, because I say it all the time, apparently. It's like the number one thing I say. Wednesday nights are a busy night, and there's a lot of things that you guys could be doing. But you don't do those things. You choose to come here and you choose to hang out with us. And that is so freaking awesome. And so thank you for choosing to be here. Thank you for everybody who's chosen to come here once, twice, 1,000 times. And so, hey, I want to finish by telling you 3 things. Thanks, man. Thank you. This is very, very, very sweet.
My name's on the front.
Thank you.
Mine's not.
See, I can't look at this right now. If I look at this right now, I'll probably start weeping like a baby.
He tried to make
So I won't look at it. But thank you guys. Hey, I want to tell you 3 things. This thing exists. We do this thing on Wednesday nights. We play dodgeball with you, and volleyball, and gaga ball, and sharks and minnows, and honey, I love you. And we play these games for a few reasons. The first is that I understand that being in middle school is not easy. And that life for you in a lot of ways is super, super hard. And so we wanted to create this place to be different, potentially, than the rest of your life. We wanted this to be a place where you could come and hang out and just be cool. And so outside of maybe a few fights and maybe a little tiny bit of bullying, this has been a place where you could come and exist. And I'm thankful that you helped me and the other leaders here create an environment where people could just come. And that's super cool. We existed so that anybody could show up and have a good time. And that's awesome. The second reason why we exist here is that for me, I thought having a relationship with God, I thought church, I thought all of that was stupid and boring. And then when I was in middle school, a couple of like cool, fun, older guys started to hang out with me. And we did stupid road trip things and went and saw this glowing grave that was like a mile outside of my town and whatever. And stupid things like that, like looking back on it. But the fact was, there was a guy who was cool who also had a relationship with God, and he invested in me. And so that's who I wanted to be, and those are the kinds of people that I've chosen to surround myself with. And so all of these leaders in this room, like on a scale of 0 to cool, they're all cool. Every single one. And so they're not just cool because like they can have a conversation with you and stuff. They're cool because they have a relationship with Jesus. Because they know what it means to have a relationship with Him. That's what makes them cool. And so, it blows my mind to think about the number of hours that they have spent in this room, like cleaning up after you guys. And telling you guys to like, whatever, hanging out with you. It blows my mind. So thank you guys. And for Mook, and for Courtney, and for Josh, and for Pat, and I'm probably missing some people. For the people who can't be here because they're gone, and they've been awesome. And I'm so glad for them. And here's the last reason why we did this thing. We do this thing because we want to give you guys a hope. We want you guys to have hope. I was on a trip a few years ago, and the guy who spoke on our trip said, for the first time ever, you guys ever heard of the American Dream? Mm-hmm. The American Dream is, if my parents have this good of life, I'm going to have this good of life. And if I have this good of life, my kids are going to have this good of life. And that's been the American Dream. Whatever my parents' life is like, I'm going to make mine a little bit better. That's the American Dream. The American Dream is to pick yourself up and give yourself a better life. Well, the speaker at this conference a couple years ago, he said, for the first time ever, you guys are in this group of people. For the first time ever, you guys don't think you can have as good a life as your parents. And so they're calling you the hopeless generation. You are a generation without hope. And I just want to say, we exist. This building exists. We do this club because we want to offer you hope. And the very best hope that I can give you isn't that you will have friends. It isn't that you will get phenomenal grades. It isn't that your parents will be kind and respectful to you. The very best hope that we can offer you is the hope of a relationship with Jesus. And that in time, when you die, you will be in heaven. That is the best hope that I can give you. And so we exist to tell you about that. And so thank you. This is it. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for choosing to be in this room on Wednesday nights. Thank you for choosing to hang out with us. And this is going to, I don't even want to say these words out loud, but thank you to the people who show up at like 4:30. The people who come super, super, super early because you just want to be here. And thank you to everybody who just wants to hang out for all night long. Like, that blesses me so much. And so for Gavin and for Chloe and for Emily and myself, you guys have made this home for us. You guys have made this place special for us. And we are going to miss you guys like crazy. And I will just say this, that we're only 20 minutes away. And these guys have both like pushed and said, can we come back? Can we come back? And so I'm going to make it like a life's goal to get these guys back here because they just want to hang out with you guys. They do. They love you guys so much. And you guys have made their life here in Omaha awesome. And so thank you guys for that. So yeah, hey, it is 7:13. I'll let you guys hang out here for another 7 minutes. Go ahead, throw some dodgeballs around and stuff. Come back next week. It's going to be awesome. I love this.